What's up, Artis gang? It's your girl Nisha.
It's your boy Marcus.
Guys, and we are here doing our segment. I think we came up with the perfect name, guys. You may remember in our previous segment, we asked you guys for names that, basically that we should call our segment.
Right.
So guys, are you ready for the name? Okay, the name is Vibing with Marcus and Nisha. Ooh, I like that. Okay, guys, so that's our segment name. Okay. And in these segments, we'll talk about hot topics. We'll give you stories about us. You know, just coming to you guys with information here from our personal space.
Yeah.
Okay.
We used to do it in Virginia, you know, but it was hard to do it with the twins, but now we found a way. We put them to sleep at a good time, and now we're able to do it again.
Yes, guys.
So I think we're going to start doing it again. It did pretty good.
It did. Like, we were getting a lot of feedback, a lot of conversation, and that's the type of things that we like to do is come to you guys so that you guys can communicate with us. So in this video, we're going to do, we actually did this video before. It was our very first video on YouTube, guys. And as you see from the description, it is how we met. Yep, how we met, guys. So we're gonna come here to you. Well, we're coming here to give you a little bit of information of how and where we met.
Right.
So, do you want to start or should I?
You can start. I mean, well, I'll say it. We met in an unusual way that gets a lot of stigma. Everybody thinks it's, you know, what's the word? You know, not a good thing to meet online or something like that.
Yeah,
it's
I mean, I did it because there are some creeps online. Just thank God you weren't a creep. Right,
but we met on a dating app called Tag. Is it a dating app or what?
I don't even know if it's a dating app. I mean, I didn't know anything about Tag. Guys, do you know? Do you remember the site called Tag?
Right, so yeah, we met on Tag, people. That's where we met at.
Yes. And we actually met, I think it was about May 2014-ish. I think that's when we met.
Yeah.
So we just started off basically talking. You know, I had, you know, I don't know.
What?
Like, what were you doing on there?
I was on there, you know, for a number of reasons, but one thing was, why you look like that?
A number of reasons.
Well, at the time I was creative director of a clothing line called Runway Boys, and I used to always go on there to meet local models and everything to model for the clothing line.
Okay.
That's one reason, you know, but I ain't gonna front. I was on there meeting women too, you know, I ain't gonna front.
Okay, so he was on there doing those things.
Right.
But for me, actually, I had just got out of a bad relationship. So one of my close friends basically told me that I should see what Tag is about, kind of get on there and just look around a little bit. It's kind of like Facebook, but I feel like it was just more like, more of a dating, I would say. So I can't compare it to Facebook. Right. But she kept telling me that I should get on there. And I was like, girl, I don't want to get on there. I just don't want to meet with nobody. I just want to just kind of get a peace of mind. So it took me at least a month to get on there, and then when I did, you know, I set up a profile or whatever, and I was just receiving like so many different inboxes, but I wasn't paying none of them guys no attention. But then my charming husband, I actually saw him. I saw a picture of him. Of course, I saw the way that he dressed. I'm like, okay. You know, he looked kind of handsome or whatever. He's fly.
Kinda? What you mean kinda?
Well, definitely handsome. I was like, he's fly and stuff. And one thing about me, like, I'm not saying appearance is everything, but it's just something that drew me to you.
Of course. That's always going, you know. Yeah, so, you know, it's nothing wrong with, you know, being attractive, you know.
Exactly.
And that's in the beginning, you know. And same thing with you. I was like, oh, this girl cute, you know. And then we got to talking, and we talked for that day.
Yeah,
and vibed out for that day. I could actually feel her vibes through the conversation that we was having online. I was like, this girl, I felt like chill. Like, I was like, this girl.
We was just talking,
vibing. I was like, this girl seems real chill, you know, and real cool and laid back, like me.
And we were literally like having great conversation, and I feel like that's a key factor. Like, great conversation is like a plus.
Right.
So guys, and then after that, he forgot about me.
I didn't forget about you. Well, yeah, I did forget about you.
Yeah, he forgot about me, see?
That's because I had a lot going on. I was very busy at the time, you know, and she hit me back at the right moment, too, guys. Like, she hit me back at the perfect time. And I was like, oh, yeah, I remember this girl. This girl was cool and chill and everything. And then we started talking from there, and I asked her for a number.
Yeah.
And she gave me her number, and then we started texting. And I was like, you know what, let me give her a call. you know, and I called her and we talked on the phone.
And my friend also told me, because I was telling her like how we were talking, vibing, so forth and so forth. And she actually said that I should make sure that you wasn't a catfish, guys. I know you know the show Catfish is a very popular show at the time. And I guess the things that I was telling her was actually too good to be true.
Yeah.
So she told me that I should FaceTime you, and I actually FaceTimed you, and he was who he said that he was.
Right.
So I felt like that was another key. And then from there, we just kept vibing.
Right.
You know, he was living, and we forgot to tell you this, guys. I don't know how it happened, but we were living in 2 different areas. Like, our radius was like literally 4 hours difference.
Right.
So how we kind of like got into the same radius on the tag site is still to this day, like, I don't know.
Yeah, that's crazy. That's crazy because we was 4 hours away. And when she came to visit me, she'll drive 4 hours. I remember the first day she came to visit me.
I was with my friend.
Right.
They introduced me to tag.
Exactly.
And we came out there.
And she literally came out to visit me for 15 minutes.
I told you I was gonna come too.
Yeah, she came for 15 minutes and we chilled for 15 minutes and we actually had a great time in that 15 minutes. We sat on my couch and we talked and laughed and joked and you know. And then she's like, okay, I gotta go back now. I was like, dang, you just got it.
I gotta go back and meet my friend, because my friend was with me, so I didn't want to like just leave her, because she was actually we met at the mall, which is another great thing, guys. When you meet people online, you should always
meet them in a public place.
A public place, yes, because you don't know these people, you know.
Right.
So we actually met in a public place. But
and I remember asking her for her ID too to make sure she was the right
I
age.
know I look 18. Yes, I look
very young. She looks young now, but even back then she looked she looked young. But she worked at a hospital, you know.
I did.
Yeah, she worked at a hospital, and I was like, let me make sure she's the right age, you know, and she was, you know.
So, you know, the time just kept on going. We just kept vibing or whatever. Remember, actually, we went to the, where did we go? We had 4th of July together. I think that was like our first holiday.
Right.
And then...
And it's funny because we always had like a plan every time she came out. We had a routine already.
Always,
Yeah, we'll hit Walmart first. That's one of the things we'll do is hit Walmart.
Get our little stuff for the weekend.
Exactly. Get our juices and everything for the weekend.
And remember, you actually introduced me to Power. I didn't even know what Power was back then.
Yeah.
We sat there on that couch and watched Power the whole weekend.
That was the first season of Power. You know what I'm saying? I was already watching it. You know,
that shows how long ago that was.
Exactly.
So then we're continuing to vibe, and then actually like things start happening so fast for us, because I told you that was like May, and then you started June, July, and then you actually proposed in August at the beach.
Well, before I proposed, I asked her to be my, make it official, be my girl basically.
And men don't do that, guys. Men do not do that, and 9 times out of 10, women don't do that either. It's just like,
well, we said it. We already had it in our head of what we was gonna do, and we said our next relationship would be our last. We both said that. She said it, and I said it. And the way things was going for us and the way we felt about each other, it was only right. And it was a perfect time.
Exactly.
And we was eating at Thelma's after church.
Yep, after church.
Right.
Yep. Took them to church too, guys.
Yeah, I actually said that too. I said my wife is gonna be the one that takes me to church. And she invited me.
Look at God, y'all.
Yeah, she invited me to come to church.
Yep. And then at the restaurant, he was like, I think it's time that,
we make it official.
Exactly. Yep, that's what he said. And then from there, that's when we started dating. But we spent a lot of time getting to know each other before we made it official.
We was always 24/7 texting on the phone. When we wasn't on the phone, we was texting. You know what I'm saying?
Yep. And then, like I said, in August, that's when he proposed. We actually went to the beach, and he proposed at the beach, guys. So that was a great time. We had a great time.
Yeah, we had a good time. Yeah, that was fun.
And then we actually we were still living in 2 different areas. And then we got married in October. We then moved to the same area, which we lived in Roanoke. That's when we started the business. So we were doing the businesses, and we were in the newlywed stage. Then we went on vacation in Florida.
Yep. And that's when Nisha fell in love with it in Florida.
Yep.
You know, she fell in love with Orlando. As soon as she got off the plane, she fell in love with Orlando.
Yep, we sure did. And actually, guys, when we went back to Roanoke, because we came here for vacation, the day we went back, we had an appointment and we found out that we were pregnant with Amir.
Yep.
So then Amir comes along, guys. It just kept getting better, So then we were in Roanoke for about a year. And then we actually moved to Florida. And that's where, of course, Amir was born. And then, so things have just been growing for us. And then, as you know, we had the twins in 2019. Amir was born in 2017. The twins were born in 2019.
Yep.
And here we are, guys. Now we're starting YouTube. We're here with you guys.
We actually moved from Orlando to the DMV.
Yes, last year.
Last year. We was out there for a year. We wanted to give it a try. You know?
Actually, and then too, because like Amir had never seen snow, so we thought it was a great idea to take the twins and Amir to Virginia for a year so they can kind of experience. Because as you know, the weather is totally different. And
another thing, I wanted to be closer to Nyla as well, because you know I have a daughter from a previous relationship, which is Nyla, and she's out there, so you know I was able to be closer to her. You know.
So it definitely has been a journey for us, and I mean, it's going to continue to get better. We have had so many exciting things that has happened to us so far that we know He's about to blow our minds.
Right.
So, yeah, I guess that's a little bit about how we met, where we met, and just giving you guys a little backstory about how we met, because we know that we have a bunch of new subscribers, so forth and so forth. Please let us know if you guys enjoy this video, if you would like us to come to you guys with more content from Vibing with Marcus and Nisha. And guys, make sure you like, share, and subscribe. Turn on your notification post bell so that you are notified when we have new videos, guys. Also, let us know if you guys would like to do collaboration videos. We're all for collaborations and getting to know you guys. And right?
That's it. Yeah.
Okay, guys, so I guess this is the end of this video. We will see you in the next video. Good night, guys.
All right, good night.